Okay, so like my camera's acting funny, and I just realized I'm gonna have to do more than one clip to do my bio because it's getting long. There's some things I want to say, and it's gonna take longer than 9 minutes. Which I mean, just don't watch it if you're bored. You can watch. I'll do something insane tomorrow, maybe when I'm a little more energetic. Okay, so um, I realized that the I realized I had talked about internet communities in my first post because I've been a big proponent of internet communities since I was like 21 or 22, because I really just grabbed onto it as a way for me to disseminate my work, to discuss my work with other people, discuss their work with them. I really, really believe in internet communities, and I can talk about it for years. There's all the ups and downs of it, the different things, the techniques for making them work, which sometimes still don't work, all that stuff. But I didn't do a bio, and I talked about the gay thing, which, I mean, we're gonna probably have to touch on that in a bio, but let's just, there's gonna, but I bet you money I'm gonna be up until 3 in the morning converting digital clips, because there's gonna be more than one of these. So to explain, okay, this is, and I really want to say this, like, this takes a little while to explain, but, like when you talk about your childhood, everybody knows that you're vulnerable, and then like totally, some people beat the shit out of you, if you start doing it too. But the real thing, like for me, is like I moved around a lot when I was a kid, and I was a real daydreamer. And my dad moved a couple times because people asked him to do unethical things. And my dad also moved one of our more long-term stays was in Westchester, Pennsylvania, which was I just had a really bad time there. And my dad got stock options, made a lot more money than he made a lot of money on that move. Let's put it that way. So we moved to Miamisburg, which is this kind of a weird town. There's an Indian mound here, and I think because the government likes exciting conspiracy theory, they built uranium and plutonium enrichment plant right next to this Indian mound. Go figure. So, it's a town that has a real bad reputation for racism. In fact, we were called by the KKK when we moved in. I guess, I mean, it's really weird stuff. But in spite of all that, I had a really good high school experience, all things considered. I was girl crazy, and I had started taking music when I was 12. I started with flute, and the reasons behind a guy taking flute in America, which, I mean, I don't understand it. There's lots of good male flute players, but for whatever reason, people think that's bizarre. So anyway, and I mean, whatever. I mean, we talk about the gay thing, so just whatever you think. So, shoot, I'm forgetting now where I was going with this. Well, I started playing piano when I was 18. Oh, this is going much better. This take 3 is going much better. I started playing piano when I was 18, and that was because I wanted to be a composer. And I had met this guy named Jerry Coker, who is one of the best jazz educators there ever was. He's retired now, and he was working at University of Tennessee. And I didn't have the piano skills, having just started playing piano, to go to like North Texas, or which is probably one of the best jazz schools in the country, or Berkeley, which is sort of, there's problems at Berkeley, but it's a really good jazz school as well. And I didn't have the skills to do that, so I went to, and it's not that University of Tennessee was a slouch, it was just easier to get in because it's a public school and that kind of thing. So, but I got to work with Jerry Coker for a year, and in spite of the fact that, like looking back on it, like, Um, I had really like absolutely psychedelic dreams of like where I was headed in life, and jazz piano is one of those psychedelic dreams. But at the same time, like I'm really glad I did it because I really respect Jerry Coker and I really got a lot out of working with him. Um, so when I came home from Tennessee, and the other thing to mention is I just didn't like living in the South. I was too different, too radical. Just it was not a good fit. And I've never liked the South very much since. I mean, no offense to you if you're a Southerner. I don't know. There are a lot of good things about the South. I mean, like I'm waffling, right? But, like, there's a lot of good things about the South, but I did not fit in there, so and never have. Um, but so I've never really gotten a degree. And I kind of joke around about it in my profile. Like, here's this guy who draws and paints and like plays instruments and like listens to indie rock and he's 29 years old. Like I think like and the tough part for me has been that this is definitely like the key to the whole problem right now is that I have to make a living. My parents help me, but they can't support me, and consequently, like this is a guy who would like to like wake up early, play guitar and draw and paint and stuff all day, and I get very little time to do that. And of course, here I am telling you this after I spent 5 hours playing with digital video clips and figuring out how to compress them so that I can upload them and all that crap. But I enjoy this. I enjoy the internet too, and so we'll see. Anyway, so I mean, like a lot of people look at the life I live, I think, and like say, well, how can that be fulfilling? And it is very fulfilling for me. I think I talked about it and may have gotten cut off in the last clip, but I've really fallen in love with just being creative, or it may have been one of the takes I did that I deleted. I've just really fallen in love with being creative and creating things, and like I don't even save all my writing anymore, even if it's good. I just I just enjoy making it, and so. And I don't know, like, I know it seems like I'm very hesitant, but I'm a very shy person. And I'm actually, like, pretty happy. Really, it's weird. Like, all the things people want in life, a significant other, a fancy car, fancy apartment, or a fancy house, or whatever the hell it is you want. I don't have any of that stuff, and I'm actually pretty happy. I think I'm really tired right now, and I know that after I get done with these bio clips, it's going to be like 4 in the morning or something, 3 maybe. But 35 seconds from now, you'll be looking at the end of this clip, and I'll be starting another clip. So, all right. Well, we'll continue. Might as well just stop now.